Hello, welcome to Double Strike Recap. Today I am gonna review an action comedy movie from 2015, American Ultra. Spoilers ahead. The movie begins with the scene of a couple, Mike Howell and Phoebe Larson, lay-in, kissing and cuddling in the sofa, watching TV. They lived in a small town in West Virginia. He may genuinely not remember his life about 5 years ago, before he met Phoebe. He planned a trip to Hawaii for holiday and to propose Phoebe there. However, they missed the flight because suddenly Mike had panic attack in the toilet. He discouraged to propose Phoebe at the time. Mike works at a convenience store and he draws comic book characters for fun. When Mike is currently changing the advertisement board from the store, he has been watched by a satellite. Next, we move to the CIA headquarters. In this scene we meet with Victoria Lassiter, who is formerly the leader of the programs known as Ultra programs. An exposition-packed scene with very little explicit spoken exposition. Lassiter used to have this office, Adrian Yates has it now, that's because her Wiseman program failed. She was demoted and Yates started his Tough Guy program. Victoria gets a phone call from the mysterious man saying Tough Guy is moving in on the little man. She confronts Yates. She knows Yates involved to this. They arguing, Yates says we'll eliminate Mike the only, Wiseman, left. Moves to Mike. Mike has meeting his friend, Buddy Rose, to buy some fireworks to proposes Phoebe once again. Later that night at work, Victoria comes into the convenience store and tells Mike a bunch of random phrases that don't really make any sense to him. She just says her thing and leaves. Later, he sees two guys messing with his car and when he tries to tell them to stop, they attack him. His pupils are dilation, means the Wiseman been activated and he ends up killing them with a spoon. He suddenly realizes he has some very hidden skills he didn't know he had. He calls Phoebe at works. She rushes over and sees the dead man. They both arrested by a sheriff of the town. In the other hand, Yates had known that his two tough guys died. He also knows that the codes that Victoria said to Mike were meant to activate his skill. He then orders another agent, Crane and Laffer, to find Mike and Phoebe at the police station. Crane comes, opens fire and kills the officers. While Laffer goes to kills Mike. Mike and Phoebe fight with him and lock him in jail. They escape from the police station but Crane calls to Mike and throw him a grenade. Mike catch it and throw it back to her and explode. He runs to Crane and punches her a few times and breaking her neck. Mike head back to the store, to gets his car. He freaks out again and hug Phoebe. The wind blows a bag onto Mike's car, setting off a bomb that the goons from earlier planted on the car. They went to Rose's house but Rose refuses them after seeing the headlines on TV that Mike and Victoria are carriers of monkey viruses. But it's just Yates' trick to find Victoria and Mike. Rose then quarantines them both. Victoria comes across the station. The station has been destroyed in chaos situations. She contacts Petty, her former assistant, asking for help. He sends her a package containing guns and files of Crane and Laffer. Victoria realizes that Yates is using people with mental health problems as part of his program. She talks to Petty but he can't help anymore because he's been told she is committing treason. On the other hand, three tough guys sent by Yates attacked Rose's house using lethal gas. The three of them killed Rose while Phoebe saved Mike. They had been confronted by the tough guy, but they got away. Mike collapsed after inhaling poison gas. When he regained consciousness, he asked Phoebe how she knew about the poison gas. Phoebe finally admitted she was actually the CIA agent assigned to protect Mike. Hearing Phoebe's confession, Mike was disappointed. They got in the car and Phoebe kept apologizing to Mike. Laffer suddenly hit their car and knocked over. Laffer picked up Phoebe and burned the car with Mike still in it. Laffer had Phoebe watch Mike die. Before he knew it, Victoria showed up and saved Mike. On the next scene, Victoria takes Mike to safety place. Seeing Mike depressed with so many questions in his face, Victoria finally explained that Mike was Victoria's Ultra program, known as Wiseman. Mike volunteered for the Ultra program himself, after he was arrested for drugs use. Amazingly, of all those who had been to the program, only Mike survived. But, Over time, this program drove Mike crazy. So, Victoria decided to erasing his memory and gave him phobias to prevent him from leaving home. As they were talking, a gas station attendant saw them and called the police. Mike decided to go to his house and Victoria followed him. Soon as Yates gets information on their whereabouts, he sent another tough guy to kill them. They were attacked and cornered. After a relentless barrage of tough guy, Mike was finally able to turn the situations. With a style, he threw a pan into the air and shoot it. The bullet ricocheted up at the tough guy and killed him. Frustrated, Yates then asked Petty to blow up the drones over Mike's house, but he refused to do it. Petty later reported about that incident to the leader, Raymond Kruger. Mike got a call from Yates. Yates threatened him by saying that Phoebe was with him. He asked Mike to meet at the supermarket. Mike went in there and exploded all the fireworks he bought from Rose. He went in and killed all the tough guy right there. He then met Laffer, they fought each other. Laughter seems exhausted and Mike almost killed him. He slumps over and apologizes to Mike, saying he can't control what he does. Mike finally figured out that the peoples in Yates' program were peoples with mental disorders. Mike finally released him. Meanwhile, Yates is taking Phoebe away. Phoebe resisted and attacked him. He hit her, but suddenly Victoria appeared and put a noose around his neck. Victoria almost killed him until the leader came and stopped the fight. Phoebe approached Mike and they're both out of the supermarket. Outside, SWAT team and other armed troopers have guns on both of them. Mike takes the opportunity to propose to Phoebe and she says yes, but the moment is killed when both of them get tased. Next scene, Kruger takes both Yates and Victoria into the woods. He reprimands them for letting all the deaths happen as a result of getting Mike activated. Yates admitted that he acted without permission, saying Kruger would be happy if he did it. Instead, the man shoot him and kill him. Frightened, Victoria then said that the Wiseman program had succeeded, because Mike had succeeded in killing 17 tough guy by himself. Mike is in a holding cell, handcuffed and trembling while Kruger watches him. 6 months later, Mike and Phoebe are in Philippines for a mission. They are in romantic dinner. Mike leaves Phoebe and she looks into a camera where Victoria and Petty are watching them. Mike gets into an elevator and is taken by two Mandarin gangsters. As planned by Victoria, the main gangster threatens and taunts Mike, but Mike observes what he can get on the room and he springs into action. See you in the next video. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.